shit.
This is how it goes. Five massive better no.
Thursday afternoon. It's the hottest day of the year, and these are the hottest tunes that you're gonna hear. Oh fuck yeah. This is of course Dillinger. Listen to my flow off the Crash Test EP on Test Recordings. Naughty little number. Shout out to everyone who's in the chat already. Robert, Dickus, Daniel, Jack, Mark, Ed, Jack again, Thomas, Joe. Tell us where you're listening. Tell us what you're doing. Tell us what you have for lunch. I'm interested. I'm genuinely interested.
Listen to my
Lovely. Well, that's a fucking beauty to kick off the show with. Can't argue with that. Right, yeah, some naughty bits today. In celebration of our immaculate weather, I thought Miami, Bad Company, might be a nice little touch. Where are we now? That's the wrong side. This is on a Drum and Bass Arena album. Those are the days, eh? The fucking Banana Forum. Right. Yeah. Is there a remix of this? Or another tune that had a sample in it going like, oh, I really want to go to Miami. Or was it just this tune? I thought there was something super heavy. Answers on a postcard, usual address. everyone else seems suitably vague on a different Miami tune. Believe there possibly was one, but not quite sure what it was. Miami Revisited. Miami Girls. Miami Flashback. Okay, yeah, there's one on Book of the Bad. I'm going to have to dig that out. Book of the Bad 12 or something. Oh yeah, it was Miami by Will Smith, obviously. Think of that. TV show, Miami Vice. Right, so from playing this, we've managed to establish that there are many Miami tunes. Something involving the word tumper, which I don't believe is a real word. Is that possibly a Bad Company song I haven't heard? Seems unlikely. Flashback, tumper. People are just making this shit up. I won't have it. I'm not going to rise to it. Right. DJ thing. You can't. Let's get it done. Feeling the tunes, hit that share button and I'll love you long time. This is a fucking tune! more, Mr. Zinc? Why you not make drum and bass no more? Why you not make drum and bass no more? Right, I think we need to start a campaign. Make Zinc D&B again. Let's get some red hats. We'll get some t-shirts. We'll get some Pepe the Frog memes out there. We got a hashtag going. Hashtag Make Zinc D&B again. It's our only option. That and make Kenny Ken back-to-back Kenny Ken again. And make Counter-Strike arpeggiate again. Look. Why not? We should. What an absolute tune. I think they just feel like the other side's a fucking banger as well. I think every tune on this EP was rowdy. Yeah, of course. Right. Right. Look, we can't sit around here eating pies and listening to DJ Zinc all day because we've got the Sub-Focus remix of Squelch to get on. And frankly, my day's not going to be complete until we've listened to it. Oh, this was so good.
Squelch.
Hello. Jack Murphy saying that the guy in this track saying Squelch is him. Do we believe him? I don't. Why'd you have to turn this live stream into a tapestry of lies? Theatre of lies, Jack Murphy. A theatre of lies. now he's saying that he's one of Subfocus's best friends. Subfocus doesn't have any friends. You don't make records this good and have friends. Jesus. Well, I think we are all in agreement that that's a very, very good record. Well done, Mr. Focus, as ever. Jack Murphy, please, no more. Oh, you're getting married soon, are you? Right. Enough.
Squelch.
It's much too hot in here. That's an absolute beauty. Anyone who says otherwise, simply wrong. Someone in the chat is asking about the Winnie the Pooh video from a few years ago. The video he's referring to is a video in which me and James from Rankin Radio redubbed an episode of Winnie the Pooh so that he has a Glaswegian accent and he's a raving alcoholic. If you want to find that video, it is on YouTube entitled Where's My Whiskey? Winnie the Pooh. It's on a YouTube channel called Sleepyhead. I think that's enough information to find it. I'll post it in the comments after the show. Or I'll try and find it in a minute. I can't do everything, man. I'm trying to play the records and talk the nonsense and overheat and find bloody... What do you want, the moon on a stick as well? What, come round your house, suck you off, make dinner for your wife? This is ridiculous. Right, look. Let's get this record on. Wear your dressing gown, smoke your vape for you. Fucking hell. Toss off your dog. It's out of control. I won't have it. Right, this is Nightwalker and Diecast. It's called Biohazard. And it's a stinker! enjoying these live streams, please do hit that share button, or just hit the like button. Share button's ideal, but you know, like will do if you don't want anyone else to know that you're listening to this sort of filth. If you want to get old episodes, you can get them on the Rankin and Friends podcast. Just go to any podcast provider, Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. Just search for Rankin and Friends. Nightwalker and Dcast, Biohazard, that is on G2 Gaines sister label. Right, what we got here? Dubplate Killers, J Magic and Wickerman featuring Daddy L on Infrared. It's a nice picture disc. I'm a fan. I do like a picture disc. It's got a soft spot. Snare like a slap in the face from a shovel-handed lamb. A beautiful lass, but with hands like shovels. All right. Thanks, boys. Thank you very, very much. little bit obnoxious on the snare there, I will be honest. But overall, a fine mess. Right, this bit on Quarantine. I haven't heard this in a while. Innocence, fresh and fierce. Yeah, remember this being pretty narky. It's quite fun to just pull stuff out, not having listened to it for 10 years. And then, got a sort of rough idea in my head. Yes, that was it. That was a really good tune. Then just bang it on. I mean, could be crap. Hope it's not. Oh, I remember. Alright, people in the chat are asking what pinger I would pair this with. It's a very good question. Something speckled, undoubtedly. Something a bit scaggy. I'm thinking potentially a Rolex, a green Rolex. Yeah. Be smart, do a half. Test it, and then, if good, raz another 2 halves. Not worth fucking about. I've got these absolute monsters sat right here. Ram Trilogy, Brainwash and Milky Way. What a pair of hectic cunts they are. Jesus Christ. I was going to save Milky Way for the B-Sides show, the still not forthcoming B-Sides show. Does a double A-side count? I think I might just play them both now. Yeah, fuck it. But maybe I'll play it again on the B-Side show. The elusive B-Side show. Will it ever happen? Who knows? Who cares? Right, come on, let's do it first. Brainwash. ...2002. What a time for drum and bass.
Music. I think music is an instrument. It can create the initial thought pattern that can change the thinking of people.
I did a Loop Masters podcast yesterday with KT from Shogun Audio. It was He's talking about going to the Ram Studios, watching Ant Miles ride the faders. Misty-eyed times. Someone was asking, is this live stream mirrored anywhere because Facebook's being a narky prick? I'm afraid not, but you can get all the old episodes and listen again on any podcast app. Just search for Rankin and Friends, or on YouTube, youtube.com/Rankin. Sure. Or just go around your mum's. Her internet's connection's better. She's already playing this at full volume. She also found a few old baggies in a drawer, a little bit of dust at the bottom, scumming it up. She's in for a great afternoon.
Music. I think music is an instrument. It can create the initial thought patterns that can change the thinking of people.
But on the other side, Milky Way. This used to get a bit of double drop action. You know, the Executioner was all over this at the time. Holy moly. Coming up next, Trace remix of The Plague. Hello. lads in the chat. Oi, oi. Yeah, that one will definitely get the chin swinging. Swinging from side to side like a goddamn clock pendulum. Right. Plague. Keaton. Trace remix. Hardware. Invisible Man EP. Very, very nice. Oh. Feeling the show, hit that share button, hit that like button. I love you long time. Hot Tray Man action there from the man himself, DJ Trace. Woo. The Plague, Trace remix, Keaton, Invisible Man EP, Renegade Hardware, 2003. What a lovely combination. Right, now I've been going on about this for bloody weeks. Joe Waits has been incessantly requesting it. I thought I had it, then I thought I didn't have it. Turns out I had it all along. And last week, I had Tim Exile on the podcast. So if you haven't listened to it already, go to the Rankin and Friends podcast on iTunes, on YouTube, on Spotify, on SoundCloud. And it's me having a nice 2-hour chit-chat with Tim Exile about all manner of hoojamafloob. He's got a new bit of software out soon called Endless with 3 S's. That sounds intriguing. But this is called Spanner in the Works. It was on Frequency, Ram's feeder label. I don't know if they're still releasing stuff on Frequency. No, who knows? Anyway, it's called Spanner in the Works. I think it's this side. Hold on. Yes. Big ups to Holger, who's saying he still plays my Kool-Aid tune. Useful for liquefying dance floors. Vlad saying let's pray for a Facebook police free stream this week. You never know your luck. I've deliberately left out some more well-known tunes in favour of some underground classics. So fingers crossed. We live in hope. Ollie saying, why don't we have Jim on the live stream anymore? Me and Jim are doing mainly pre-records. You get the Rankin Radio podcast still. We'll be doing a live stream next week though, don't you worry. In the chat, Mr. Gant, missing those dreamy Sundays in Brighton back at Fallout at the Funky Buddha Lounge, the night that I used to play at, promoted by the man himself, Little Jackie Mum Dance. Those were the days. Gonna be honest with you, like in the chat, don't think I'm gonna be making any more dubstep. Only more hard drum and bass. I'm very sorry. In a way. Mr. Tim Exile with Spanner in the Works on Frequency. Yes, my deck is in some way spasticated, but I still love it. I like to think he's got character. This, I'm not entirely sure what this is actually. It says on the packet, Subway versus 9 Bar Chronic number 36, and on the thing it says Dillinger. But let's give it a whirl. Could be. Yeah, anyone with any ideas what this tune is, do please let me know. I like it. I'm into it. Thomas Dilly, we have a winner. Subwave, So Twisted. Stands to reason, doesn't it? Did you say fucking ducks?
So twisted. Fucking sucker. So twisted. Only for the weekend. So twisted. Fucking sucks. So twisted. So twisted. Fucking sucks. So twisted. Only for the weekend.
What's he got against ducks? Doesn't make any sense. Weird. That's good though. Don't know why it says Dillinger on it. It says Clips on the other side. That's not helping anybody, is it? What does the inscription say? It just says Chronic Baby 9 bar. So I want to see the fucking little nose up on this, eh? Come on, let's get a little cheeky little dab on that, mate. Just fucking test the quality, yeah? Sounds clipsy. Someone said, how's this the best vinyl ever pressed? I don't even know what the track names are. Hey, I don't make the rules up. I'll tell you how I know that they're the best vinyl ever pressed. It's because I've never bought a shit tune. It's that simple. So even if I don't know what the names are, if it's in the racks, it's a stinker. It's that simple. Yeah, 9 bar, of course, is an alias of Clips. Those are the days. Hey, yeah, all right. Holger's saying, what about that remix of R. Kelly? One tune I bought because it was clearly the shittest drum and bass tune ever made. That there, to every rule, there is an exception. That much we know. Right, okay. On to another absolute stormer. Another J Magic and Wiki Man. This one's called Flesh Wound. I think it's on the infrared. And it's a stinker. So it's run the track, rude boy. It's too hot. I can't think clearly. I can't speak properly. Don't know what to do with my life.
All gone. We didn't get a single one of them, and we are talking about professionals. No visible damage to locking mechanisms, steering columns, or ignitions, and as you can see...
Sam Keenan clearly has my back on that R. Kelly one, claiming that maybe it was a gift. No, I paid actual money for it. Right, well, that's the wrong side, isn't it? Sounded like it was going to be alright, though. I think we should try and track down who did that R. Kelly remix. It's not that I want an apology, I want an explanation, basically. I just want to know why. I just want to know why. People are asking what happened to coffee and memes. I'll be honest with you, I really love doing coffee and memes, but they were taking about a day and a half to make, and I had no way of monetizing them, and ultimately I couldn't spare a day and a half of my time each week to not. I had rent to pay. It's a sad reality of it, but hopefully if I can work out a way of, you know, getting a pound note out of it, then maybe I'll be able to start doing them again, because I've had a lot of fun doing them. It's a funny time for being a content creator. Like, either you can make an absolute fortune out of it, or you just, or nothing. J Magic and Wicker Man, Flesh Wound. That is fucking amazing, that record. And I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. It's that simple. Like, what kind of shaved ape would you have to be to say that is not an absolute rinser? Right, Skyver and D. John, Justice. It's on Technique. And it's a beauty. Thank you, Sam. You are a good boy. A brave boy. Shout out to Roasted Gammers, whoever in the name of fuck that might be. Now, this is a monster, I remember. This is on Cutter's Choice, which is Rhythm Beaters label from way back when. He used to play at Fallout with us. Me, Elvis 1990, Mum Dance, Rhythm Beater, Recluse, and some other types. It's by Benny P. It's called Chainsaws. righto. This is going to be the last one for today because I'm going to pass out. It's so hot in here. I don't even know what to do with myself. I might just have to go home and stand under a cold shower. Just sort of really, really slowly tug one out to see where that gets me. Take it from there, basically. Right, so last one. Look, yeah, this is a bit of a one. This is the first and one of only 2 releases on Suicide Watch, which was my label. There was one released by me, one released by Current Value. It's from 2007, and it's pretty fucking rascal, to be honest. I will say my mixdowns have come on a little bit over the years, and I was trying to cram quite a lot of stuff in, sort of sonically, musically, percussively. There's a lot to it, you know. It's called Cerebellum. It's got samples in it from some weird TV show that I can't quite remember the name of. They were sort of X-Files-esque sci-fi episodes where someone always got their boobs out. It's good times, actually. Pretty good times. Yeah, it's called Cerebellum. It's on Suicide Watch. Presumably you can get it on Discogs. I think we only did about 500, but they all went. And then there was second release was Current Value. I think it was called Excellence. That only came out on white, so that's I guess one might consider that a collector's item. Depends who you ask. If you ask my mum, not so much. Here we go.
How well do you know yourself?
You've scrubbed every inch of this skin, but how well do you know yourself inside? Pink, rubbery thorax, yard upon yard of coiled steel duct that fill blood vessels, coronary artery, and of course, the cerebellum.
Fucking till security show us the entry.
Little contamination break in there. Forgotten about
How
that.
well do you know yourself?
Tom Dilly has posted the Discogs link to this. You can get this for the pricely sum of $1.99.
How well do you know yourself?
Cheaper than like a half of a shit IPA. So that's not bad, is it? Bit of fun.
Fucking till security show us the entry.
that concludes today's show. Thank you very much for tuning in on this sweltering day. I'm going to go and fill up a champagne bucket full of ice and just place my balls into it, squat over, and just hope that I'll make it through the rest of the evening. You know what I mean? Thanks for listening, everyone. If you want to support the podcast, just hit that share button, hit that like button, tell your mates, tell your lover, tell your social worker, give us a 5-star rating on iTunes. You know, you can get all the old shows on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud. Just search for Rankin and Friends. I love you all very dearly. Just be good to each other.